Hello all, welcome to Win Me Education. My name is Priyansh Agrawal and today we are going to read the first lesson of NCRT Class 9 English textbook Beehive, and that is the fun they had. This story is written by Isaac Asimov. So first let me tell you what there in this story. It's a contrast between the educational system that is right now going on present and the one that will be there in future. This story is set in year 2157. The main two important characters in this story are Margie and Tommy. So they both are children of 11 and 13 year old, and they are neighbors. So Margie is writing a diary, and we will get to know what she writes. So let's get started. Margie even wrote about it that night in her diary on the page headed 17 May 2157. She wrote, "Today Tommy found a real book." So Tommy is the another character, and this all thing is going on which date? 17 May 2157. So it's more than a century from now. Now, today Tommy found a real book. So, what's a real book? The printed in hard copy format book. They don't have Margie and Tommy in the year 2157. They don't have hard printed books. They all only have e-books or telebooks, we can say. So, for them, it's a real book. They have seen it for the first time. It was a very old book. Margie's grandfather once said that when he was a little boy, his grandfather told him that there was a time when all the stories were printed on paper. So obviously, in 2157 there will not be printed books. So it was a very old book. It was of this time. Margie's grandfather once said that when he was a little boy, his grandfather told him that there was a time when all the stories were printed on paper. Means that Margie's grandfather's grandfather, when he was a child, at that time stories were printed on paper. They turned the pages which were yellow and crinkly, and it was awfully funny to read words that stood still instead of moving the way they were supposed to on a screen. And then when they turned back to the page before, it had the same words on it that it had when they read it for the first time. So they are saying that it is very yellow and crinkly. It's very old now, so its pages have become crinkly, and it was very funny to read words that stood still instead of moving the way they were supposed to on a screen. So in the telebooks that Margie and Tommy had, the words of those books were not still, were not same. They were moving. The words were moving, and for them it was funny that the words here in this book are still. They are not moving. They are the same. And when they turn to the before page, when they turn to the page that they had read before, it had the same words. But in the books of Tommy and Margie, the words changes. So, but that does not happen in printed books that we have. Then Tommy said, "What a waste. When you are through with the book, you just throw it away. I guess. Our television screen must have had a million books on it, and it's good for plenty more. I won't throw it away." So Tommy, who was reading the book, said that this book is a waste, the printed one, because it's the same. When you are through with the book, you just throw it away. So Tommy is guessing that if anyone else is going through the book, reading through the book, he will throw it away. He is saying that his television screen had million books on it, and it's good for plenty more. That he can have as many books. There can be many books on his television screen, and he will not throw the telebooks that are on there his television screen because they are not funny like this. Their words are not very stood. They are moving. They are not same. Same with mine, said Margie. She was 11 and hadn't seen as many telebooks as Tommy had. He was 13. So Margie said that same. I will do the same also. Now here it is given that Margie was 11 and Tommy was 13 years old. She said, "Where did you find it?" "In my house," he pointed without looking, because he was busy reading in the attic. "What's it about?" "School." So Margie asked Tommy, "Where did you find the book?" Tommy was busy reading, said, "In my house is the attic." Now, what is the attic? It's the storeroom that is on the top floor, just below the roof. Then Margie asked what's about, what the topic of the book is. Then Tommy said that school. Margie was scornful. School? What is there to write about school? I hate school. Now it's obvious that if someone hates a school, he or she will not be happy that they are reading a book on the school and what is there to write about the school. So Margie always hated school, but now she hated it more than ever. The mechanical teacher had been giving her test after test in geography, and she had been doing worse and worse until her mother had shaken her head sorrowfully and sent for the county inspector. Now, the reason is given why she hated school, because they had mechanical teachers, robotic teachers, not like the ones that we had, human teachers. So, her mechanical teacher was giving her test after test in geography, and she was doing worse and worse. Means he was not teaching her any other topic in geography, just giving test after test, and she was just performing worse and worse in the upcoming test. Now her mother was disappointed by her performance and sent for the county inspector. Means she called the county inspector. Now county inspector is the one human person who fixes the issues in the mechanical teachers. Means he's just like a mechanic of the teachers. He was a round little man with a red face and a whole box of tools and with dials and bars. So, its description of county inspector is given that he is a round little man, means height was short and he was fat with a red face. His face color was red, and he had a whole box of tools and with dials and bars. It's obvious that he's a like mechanic, so he need to carry dials and bars with him to fix the issues if there is any mechanic or robotic thing. He smiled at Margie and gave her an apple, then took the teacher apart. So he smiled at Margie and took the teacher to check the issues. Margie had hoped he would not know how to put it together again, but he knew how all right, and after an hour or so, there it was again, large and black and ugly, with a big screen on which all lessons were shown and the questions were asked. That was not so bad. The part Margie hated most was the slot where she had to put homework and test papers. So Margie wanted that he don't know how to put it together again, means how to fix the issues, and he had to take it away to the service center. But he knew how all right. But the county inspector knew how to fix the issues, and after in an hour, he was all right, fixed. There it was again. So it is used for mechanical teacher. The robotic teacher was again all right, large and black and ugly with a big screen. So the mechanical teacher is large, black in color and ugly for Margie. And it had a very big screen. Obviously, it is needed so that the lessons and the questions were asked on that screen only. That was not so bad. So Margie didn't hated it. The part Margie hated most was the slot. So they had a slot, the teachers, where the students have to put their homework and test papers and answers. She always had to write them out in a punch code they made her learn when she was 6 years old, and the mechanical teacher calculated the marks in no time. So we just like computers have their own languages, mechanical teachers have punch code, and the students have to do their work in punch code. They her parents taught her the punch code when she was 6 years old, and just as soon as Margie submitted her papers and test papers, the mechanical teacher calculated the marks. So it didn't take time for her. The inspector had smiled after he was finished and patted Margie's head. So he patted the Margie's head, and after he fixed the teacher, he said to her mother, "It's not the little girl's fault, Mrs. Jones. I think the geography sector was geared a little too quick. Those things happen sometimes. I've slowed it up to an average 10-year level. Actually, overall pattern of her progress is quite satisfactory." So he told her mother that it was not Maggie's fault that she was scoring bad. The actual problem was geography sector was geared a little too quick. Means The level of the geography sector was on a very high level of more than her age. So these things happen sometime. It's mechanic things, it's computer, it's electronic item, they can have some issues. So the county inspector slowed it up to Maggie's level, and her progress was very satisfactory, and he patted Maggie's head again. Maggie was disappointed. She had been hoping they would take the teacher away altogether. They had once taken Tommy's teacher away for nearly a month because the history sector had blanked out completely. So Margie was not very happy, was not happy at all. She wanted that they take the teacher away with them to the service center and put it there for a long time. They had once taken Tommy's teacher. They had once taken Tommy's teacher also. Why? Because the history sector of Tommy's teacher had blanked, was just vanished. So it was taken to service center. So she said to Tommy, "Why would anyone write about school?" Now she asked Tommy that what's there to write about school? Why would anyone write about school? Tommy looked at her with her superior eyes. Because it's not our kind of school, stupid. This is the old kind of schools that they had hundreds and hundreds of years ago. He added loftily, pronouncing the word carefully. Centuries ago. Margie was hurt. Well, I didn't know what kind of a school they had all that time ago. She read the book over his shoulder for a while and then said, anyway, they had a teacher. Now Tommy told that because it's not our kind of school, stupid. So he said that it's not our kind of school, like we have online classes with mechanical teachers. They had the old kind of school, and hundreds years ago, means centuries ago. Like that is the one that we have old school buildings we go. So Maggie was hurt by by Tommy's behavior, and she said that I don't know what kind of school they had, but they had a teacher. Then Tommy said that sure they had a teacher, but it wasn't a regular teacher, it was a man. A man? How could a man be a teacher? Well, he just told the boys and girls things and gave them homework and asked them questions. So now Tommy said that sure they had a teacher, but it was not the mechanical or a robotic teacher that we have, it was a man. Now Margie is very surprised to hear that they had a man. How could a man be a teacher? Then Tommy explained her that he just told the boys and girls things and gave them homework. Means he just explained them the things and gave them some homework and asked them questions. A man isn't smart enough. Sure he is. My father knows as much as my teacher. He almost knows almost as much, I betcha. Margie was not prepared to dispute that. She said, I won't want a strange man in my house to teach me. Tommy screamed with laughter. You don't know much, Margie. The teacher didn't live in the house. They had a special building and all the kids went there. So now Margie disputed that a man is not very smart. Then Tommy said that he man can be. My father knows as much as my teacher. My father is as knowledgeable as my teacher is. So Tommy said that he knows almost as much. I bet. Tommy said that he bet their man has enough knowledge as much as a mechanical or a computer teacher. Then Maggie was not prepared to accept that thing. She said, I wouldn't want a strange man in my house to teach me. I don't want any strange man to come in my house and teach me. Tommy screamed with laughter because he said that teachers didn't live in the house. They had a special building and all the kids went there. And all the kids learned the same thing as Maggie. Sure, if they were the same age. Like if the kids are of same age, they had a special building and all studied the same thing from a single teacher. That we are doing right now in our schools. But my mother says a teacher has to be adjusted to fit the mind of each boy and girl it teaches, and that each kid has to be taught differently. Now Margie said that my mother says that each every teacher has to fit the mind of each boy, because each boy and girl have their own pace of studying, and each kid has to be taught differently according to their pace, according to their capacity. If a person can means study for a longer time and understand things easily, a teacher don't have to pay much attention to him. But if a boy or girl student is a little slow, a teacher has to give more attention to him. Then Margie said that Tommy said that just the same. They don't do it at that way then. That they don't do it in that way to fit each boys and girls mind. Just they taught them the things same. If you don't like it, you don't have to read the book. Now Tommy said that if you don't like the book, please don't read the book. Please don't disturb. Then Margie said quickly, I didn't say I didn't like it. I didn't say. I liked it obviously, but I'm not saying that I don't like it. She wanted to read about those funny schools. She thought that these schools were very funny and she wanted to read more about them. They were not even half finished when Margie's mother called. Margie's school. Margie looked up, not yet, Mama. Now, said Mrs. Jones, and it's probably time for Tommy too. Margie said to Tommy, can I read the book some more with you after school? Now they have not covered the book half. They were just going on through it. Margie's mother called her, Margie, that it was her school time. And she said that it's time for Tommy too. So they were all going to being ready for to go to that school. And Margie asked Tommy, can I read the book with some more with you after school? That after the school, can we read the book again? Maybe, he said nonchalantly, means not showing much interest. He walked away whistling the dusty old book tucked beneath his arm. He just went away to his school with the book. Margie went into the schoolroom. It was right next to her bedroom, and the mechanical teacher was on and waiting for her. It was always on at the same time every day except Saturday and Sunday. Now, Margie's school was just right next to her bedroom. So, because they were in the house, only the mechanical teacher in a particular room. So, her school room was just after the bedroom. And the mechanical teacher was waiting for her because it was the time. It was always on at the same time. Now, the time was not different for their school classes. They were same except Saturday and Sunday. Saturday and Sunday were their holidays because her mother said little girls learn better if they learned at regular hours. So, Margie's mother think that little girls, that person learn better if they learn at fixed time. If they had a particular fixed time and that is fixed, regular hours. So it was same at the same time all day except Saturday and Sunday, which were her holidays. You can see this is a Margie's schoolroom. They had a mechanical teacher like this. The screen was lit up and it said, today's arithmetic lesson is on the addition of proper fractions. Please insert yesterday's homework. Now, the mechanical teacher was all set to teach, and he said that arithmetic lesson means today's arithmetic class or maths class is on addition of proper fractions. Please insert yesterday's homework. So, before the class, it asked for always yesterday's homework to check it. Margie did so with a sigh, means with a relief. She was thinking about the old schools they had when her grandfather's grandfather was a little boy. Now her mind was not on the school classes, her mind was on the book. And she was thinking about the old schools that they had, the physical building, when her grandfather's grandfather was a little boy. Means they had, when the old schools were, and when her grandfather's grandfather was a little boy. All the kids from the whole neighborhood came, laughing and shouting in the schoolyard, sitting together in the schoolroom, going home together at the end of the day. So she imagined that all the kids from the whole neighborhood will come, will go school together, so together in the schoolroom, going home together at the end of the day. They learned the same thing, so they could help one another with the homework and talk about it. Now they learn the same thing though, so they can do their homework together and help each other. And the teachers were people. So Margie was very happy that the teachers were people. They know, they have their own emotions. They understand students' emotion, not unlike the mechanical teacher. Now the mechanical teacher was on its way to teach. Mechanical teacher was flashing on the screen. When we add fractions, half and 1/4. So they were, mechanical teacher was teaching her addition of proper fractions. It was going. Margie was thinking about how the kids must have loved it in the old days. She was thinking about the fun they had. Now here they refers to the old students who go to the schools in a physical building. So she was just thinking about those kids, that how much they learn, that going together, sitting, working, learning together, helping each other in homework. And she was thinking about the fun they had. So thinking that how fun it was to go home, go school together, learn together, do their work together. Unlike the mechanical teachers, just sit alone and learn alone. So it's all about this chapter. I hope it's very clear to you. And please do the solve the questions, read the questions that are given in the description box. Link is given of some very important questions with the summary of this whole chapter. That's all for today. Thank you very much.